Cooking Nooks Fed Up, Fast, Easy, and Delicious. I'm Christine Deaton, and welcome back to my kitchen. And for those of you who are here for the first time, welcome, welcome, welcome. We love having all of you here. Hey, today we've got a great menu. Okay, so we're doing we call it in our family, a Frosia, which is a Sicilian frittata. So that's a thick omelet with all kinds of stuff. Most frittatas have cheese, so we're going to be doing that today. We're also making some 7-Up biscuits. Right? It sounds weird. Actually, they're amazing. So we're going to make some of those. And then I've got a great dessert for you today. And I'm trying to keep the desserts light and cool because it's summertime. So we're making a vanilla custard caramel cup. Sounds good? Okay, I also have iced caramel coffee today. So you know what? Let's get started. We're going to start with our biscuits today. Usually I start with the dessert. But the dessert is quick and easy, and I've already prepared my custard, so we're going to start with the biscuits today. Okay, in my little bowl here, I have 2 cups of, like ready-made Bisquick or one of those complete pancake and waffle mix. That's what we're going to use, okay? So I have 2 cups in my little bowl, okay? I'm putting a half a cup of 7-Up, just plain old 7-Up, okay, half a cup. Okay, that's going in, clean as you go. This goes in the sink, and then at the end of the show, I have a dishwasher full of dishes, and I'm done with the cleanup. And then I have a half a cup of sour cream. Do the flavors all go together? Sound like probably not, but yes, they do. Okay, so the half a cup of sour cream is going in. Okay. And now, we're going to mix it all up. Now, the dough it's very sticky. So let's get it all mixed up. And then what I'll do is I only have a tiny bit of the mix left, the pancake mix or the Bisquick or whatever you're going to use. But I'm going to use that as my flour, okay? Because you want these to rise. And I'll tell you what, the flavor of these are unbelievable. And this is a great biscuit to go along with the Frosia today or the frittata, okay? Whatever you want to call it, it is just a whole bunch of eggs with a whole bunch of stuff in it. So, how's everybody doing out there today? Welcome to the show. I hope you guys have been watching the show. Hey, listen, we got stuff going on here, including a recipe contest. And so what that's all about is, if you're not familiar with it, is we're looking for recipes with 3 to 5 ingredients to keep the same theme as Fed Up, Fast, Easy, and Delicious, okay? And I try to do all of my recipes that are few ingredients to take up less time in the kitchen, less standing, because you guys know that I have Meniere's disease, and the quicker that I can get off my feet and out of the kitchen, the better. Which was the whole premise for the show to begin with. So for those of you out there who don't know about Meniere's disease, hey, go to my website, MCN, which is my cooking Nook Fed Up, and I have a whole page about what Meniere's disease is and my personal journey with it. And so go check it out. And you can also, while you're on the website, you can also see there's so many pages on the website of lots of gallery pictures of stuff I've made. People have submitted pictures to me, so we have another whole page of that. Just a lot of information about what we're doing, and so we'd love you to visit that. We also want you to go to our YouTube channel. There you go, yeah. We go to our YouTube channel and like us and subscribe us, because I have a goal set right now. I want to get my first 100 subscribers, and then I'm going to put my cookbook out. So we're depending on you guys to get there. Just even if you don't do anything else, but go there and like and subscribe, we would really, really appreciate that. Okay, guys. So look what I did. I put some of the Bisquick mix on my little cutting board here, and I'm putting this in. Okay, and it is, as you can see, it's a very, very sticky dough. Okay, but I'm going to put some of that on top. Okay. And a little bit more. You don't want it sticky. And all we're going to do here is pat this down. And I'll tell you what, I have to tell you, that I am trying something. Now, you know, you could have kitchen fails, and I'm going to hope that we don't have a kitchen fail today. But I wanted to try these in the muffin pan because I want them to be kind of fat and just the size of the muffin ring, okay? So I'm trying that. If they don't work, it's okay, they're still going to taste delicious. So we'll see what happens together. Okay, so here, now I've got a not so sticky dough. Chris, can you see that right here? And I've got it, I just pushed it down with my hands, and it's probably maybe a ½ inch thick. Okay, that's what I want. I also prepared, all I did with the muffin pan is I melted some butter, and every one of the little compartments has a little bit of melted butter on the bottom, and then I'm going to put some melted butter on top. Okay, so let's get, this is a 2-inch little cutter here. So let's get these put in.
I'll go over who's kind of on right now and who's saying hello.
Hello,
here.
who is it?
So I've got, there's Mary Warden Good watching.
Hello, Mary.
We've got Walter Gilbert with us.
Hello, Walter.
We have Alicia.
Hi, Alicia.
Melena.
Hello, Melena.
Nicole Stryker.
Hello, Nicole.
Donna Cahill is here.
Donna Cahill, thank you for joining us. All of you, thanks
I've
for
got
joining us.
Dottie Zarnowski.
Hello, Dottie. Welcome back.
Fran.
Hello, Mother. Hope you're feeling better.
Amy Powell and Alicia Everett.
Hello, you guys. Hi, Amy. Hi, Alicia. Thank you all for joining us today. We got a great menu. We're going right back to the roots, my roots, and we're making an Italian frittata. Okay, in my family, we call it a Frosia. It's the same thing. And we also, the Italians use a lot of eggs in everything. And so this was a perfect light summer meal, and I love eggs. Eggs are my go-to. You guys like eggs?
I love
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Love eggs.
I love eggs. And you know what, night with Melena, my sister-in-law, say hi to the ladies over there.
Hey!
My sister-in-law had asked me last week, you know, like, do you cook like again at night? I said, when I do my show on Wednesdays, I don't cook again at night because this is kind of our big meal in the afternoon because it's 1 o'clock here in Branson. But I said, if I do have a meal at night, it's usually eggs because eggs are light. They're not going to, you know, weigh in your stomach. And it's just a great kind of my go-to at night meal. Okay, I'm just going to save, I still have some dough. I'll probably get another ½ dozen biscuits, but for right now, look how pretty they are. These are going in the oven 375. I'm going to set it for about 12 minutes, and then we're going to check the biscuits.
We also have Terry Lindner with
Hello,
us.
Terry.
Elizabeth is watching.
Hello, 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 everybody. I'm going to wash my hands before I do my timer. Hi, ladies. Thank you for being here with me in my kitchen. We hope you guys have been enjoying the show. We love doing it. And we hope to keep doing it for as long as we can. We want everybody, if you have not gone to the YouTube channel and liked and subscribed, we are really asking everybody to do that because that's kind of our goal right now, to hit a certain number so that we can do bigger and better things as we go. But right now, let's get you liking and subscribing, and that would be great. And we also are asking that every time we do the show, to please, let me set my timer before I burn biscuits, to please, you know, maybe put tags out there right before the show and have people join us. We really, really appreciate that. Okay, I'm setting it for 12 minutes, right there. Love my timer, then I don't have to think about that for a while. Okay, before I get started with the frittata, I want to show you something. This is my new baby in the kitchen. This is the heaviest baby I ever had. So here's the thing. I was going to actually use it today because you can actually make these biscuits right in the cast iron skillet. Tried it last night. Fail. Big kitchen fail. Because I don't know enough about the cast iron skillets. I'm going to be working with it and I'm going to get used to it. But man, that's a whole different ball game. So any of you out there that know anything about making life easy with the cast iron skillet, let me know because I'd appreciate it. The other thing we're going to, before we do that, is I have been growing some. Well, I thought, you know, this is a Brooklyn girl, okay. So what do I know about farming and growing and stuff like that. But through the years, I've tried certain things. Well, I grew cucumbers. Okay, now these are cucumbers, but these are pickling cucumbers. They don't grow as long. I don't know if you can see it, I just picked these this morning. They actually have tiny little spikes on them. This is how you know the difference between a regular, like cut the cucumber, put in your salad, or the pickling one. If they only grow to be about this big. This is a big old mama right here. But they usually grow to be about this big, and they have little tiny spikes. And I mean literally, you can feel the spikes. Okay, these are the pickling cucumbers. So guess what I did? I pickled! This is almost an empty jar, and everybody's been eating them, and it was my first attempt at pickling, and it went great. So now I get into this pickling craze, right? And I start looking at videos and stuff like that, and I find this guy, his name is Shotgun Red, and I loved his show, and he pickled watermelon rind, and I said, that kind of sounds horrible, but I mean, look. So I gave this a shot. The difference between the brine on this one and this one is this is an apple cider vinegar for the sweeter taste, and this is just your regular white vinegar. But I tell you what, I'm learning, and I love doing it. It was very, very fun. All right. So what I did today for my frittata. Last night I made potato salad, and I saved 3 little red potatoes, and I diced them up. I like potatoes and eggs. That's my favorite combination. That's usually what I do have at night. So I have some potatoes. I have red onion. I have 3 different colors of bell pepper. I have some tomato. I have some zucchini. I have green onion. And then I'm going to top my frittata with cheese. Like I said, 90% of all frittata, it's cheese. I mean, if you do like a true frittata, it's got like ricotta cheese, it's got mozzarella, it's got parmesan. It's like a very Italian Frosia, we call it. So I mean, the cheese. My tribute to the cheese in this today is my favorite blend of the Colby Monterey Jack. Okay, so I'm going to let my pan heat up. I'm going to be doing 12 eggs today, and that should make a nice big thick frittata. Okay.
So we've got a lot of people joining and commenting. We've got Yvonne McKenzie.
Hello, Mac.
We've got, let's see, Terry said she loves the color of your blouse. I do too.
All right, remind me to tell you that story in a minute, but thank you.
Alicia said Ginger's on here too. She's
Hi,
liking and
Gingy.
loving everything. Mary Halsey's here. She says, sorry I'm late.
Hi,
She's
Mary.
here.
Ma, we miss you, girl.
Mackenzie said Shotgun Red was on Ralph Emery's show.
He
and
was.
she
He did the
loved it.
puppet. He was the puppet, the voice of the puppet guy with
okay.
the big, thick mustache.
And then Terry Lindner also says that her son-in-law loves his cast iron pan. That's where he sears his steaks and chops, and then he
Really?
finishes them in the oven.
Okay. Well, I'm learning. I am literally learning about it because I'm telling you, in all my years in the kitchen and owning restaurants and working in big giant industrial kitchens and everything, that is a whole different beast. It heats differently, it cooks differently, but I'm going to make something fabulous in it. Somehow, some way, I'm going to keep working with it. Okay, I'm going to use probably about half of the bell peppers that I have. I want this to be a super, super veggie frittata, okay? I'm going to throw onion in. I'm going to throw all the onion in because that was a small one. I'm going to save these. You know I don't throw this stuff out. Put it in a Ziploc and save it for whatever else I make. Okay, so these are the harder vegetables, okay? So I'm going to let these guys cook for a few minutes. Now, you guys know how I feel about salt in food, okay? I can't have it. So I thought, well, eggs really, really, really need some salt. And I really don't want garlic in my breakfast. That's just me. So I am going to use a little tiny bit of salt today. And when I tell you little, I mean, watch. This is what I'm using. Done. You just have to have that tiny little underlying salt flavor because, you know, it's eggs. And eggs are kind of a blank slate, and we just need that little bit of salt flavor. Now you're gonna have plenty of flavor, because look at all the things that are going in here. Okay, so these are, a couple of minutes in here.
We've got, Mackenzie said she only uses cast iron pans. That's all she uses.
Is that right, Mackenzie? I never knew that about you. Wow.
And Carolyn is on.
Hello, Carolyn.
And Julie Madero says hello.
Hello, Julie. Thank you all for being here today. Hey, keep spreading the word. Please spread the word about the show. Listen, we've had a different menu. This is our 26th episode. We started in January, and we've had 26 different menus, okay? Most of them I cook in my skillet because it's easy, it's fast. And and I have many, many, many more recipes to come. And so far I haven't run out of things to cook and combinations to cook. So every week when you join me, you're gonna see something different, okay?
Terry says, I bet it smells good. And it
Sure
does.
does. Right?
Yeah.
There you go.
Sure does.
Oh, this smells amazing. It really does. And you know what I was thinking the other day? When you cook on the stove, whether you have a gas stove or an electric stove, it instantly heats up your kitchen. Okay? Instantly. And I don't like any extra heat in my kitchen. When you use this, I think because the element is on the bottom and it's not just permeating the heat. I mean, I don't know what it is, but this is a cool cook, if that makes any sense. It does not heat up my kitchen. So I am going to tell you guys again, if you don't have one of these electric skillets, $18 at Walmart, grab one. They're fabulous. I wear mine out probably every 6 months. And this one is my favorite one. Most of the skillets are square, but the round one, I seem to get more, it's a lot more space, and I can get a lot more food for a lot more people. So there you go. Okay, I'm throwing in my tomatoes. I didn't put a lot of tomatoes, you know why? Because I don't like a lot of tomatoes. But in something like this, and Italians love tomatoes. So I put it in. Okay. Chris, are you right over this? I want you to see this. Look how beautiful this is. Okay, I'm going to let this cook for a minute before I put the potatoes in. Because the potatoes are cooked, all they're basically going to need is to be heated. But I'm going to start breaking my eggs. Okay? So we've got Crystal Squires with us.
Hello,
and
Crystal.
Robin Banks Durham. Hello, welcome.
Crystal
Robert,
asked-
did you say?
No, Robin.
Robin, hi Robin.
Crystal asked, what are you making? She just joined us.
Okay, so today I am making the Italians call it a Frosia, which is a Sicilian frittata. So a frittata is just a big, thick omelet with lots of veggies in it and lots of cheese. And that's what I'm making today. I'm sticking with recipes right now that are cool and light for the summer. And so I thought a frittata. Hey, I think that was twins.
Yay.
Look! Oh, I got twins in there. How cute. Anyway, I'm sticking with meals that are light for the summer. And, let me show you. I want to show you this, Chris. Come over here. So I had one of my egg yolks, my eggshell fall in. And this is the easiest way to get it. You use the yolk. I can't talk. You use the shell to get the shell out. It almost immediately reattaches itself to where it came from. It's a crazy thing, but it's true. So don't be digging around. If you try to get that out with your finger, forget it. That's not going to happen. But if you put your eggshell in there, it goes right back to the eggshell. It works. Watch. Hey, Em, will you kind of just take a peek in the oven, please, and just see how we're doing in there? Oh my goodness! This is beautiful.
Several people are talking about how we need smell-o-vision.
You know, and this would be the perfect.
Yes,
Let's see how they're doing.
great.
Hey, they're doing good. Okay. Yeah, they're looking good. Oh, you know what, Em?
What?
Pull them out and put some of the butter on top because I want them brown.
Okay.
You can do that. Don't worry about that. You know what? I forgot to put the butter on top, so let's do it right now. They're not done yet, so we've got time for the top to brown. And that's all the egg wash is going to do, or the butter. If you have egg wash or butter on biscuits, all it's going to do is brown the top. That's all it's going to do. Okay, the veggies are looking absolutely beautiful. I am going to add my potatoes.
Miss Jade Madison Tilley just signed on with us. Hello,
How are you?
Jade.
Thank you for joining us. We appreciate everybody joining us to see these fast, easy, and delicious meals. I had, with my disease, it's very unpredictable, and this week it was another rough week. But you know what? You get up and you do it again, because there's no alternative to me. It's just the way I feel about it. You just get up and you do the day again. So I really do want to put a shout out to my Meniere's, my fellow Meniere's warriors, because Meniere's is a very, very tough disease, very tough disease. And when you look at us, we look healthy. We're far from that. So God bless all of my Meniere's people out there. And really, God bless anybody who is suffering with anything right now. You know, this COVID thing is running rampant, and there's so much we have to worry about, think about, and you know, we all, here's the thing, guys, and I'm gonna throw this out there, and you're probably gonna say, okay, that's enough. But we all have to do our share. And you know what our share is? A mask. Washing our hands. I mean, it's so simple.
Yep.
It's so simple. A mask. 6 feet. There are 3 things that we have to do to control the speed of this disease. Wear a mask, wash your hands for at least 20 seconds, and stay 6 feet apart. That is not a lot to ask in controlling a disease. Not to me. No. So I'm just saying, just do it. By the way, everybody, now I don't know how true it is, but I saw that Walmarts now are requiring masks starting on the 20th. They will be requiring masks. Yay! What day? The 20th. The 20th of this month. Yeah. All Walmarts are going to require masks.
Yay.
Thank you, Walmart.
Yes.
Thank you, Walmart.
Thank you.
God bless everybody who's making those decisions at Walmart.
I want to go back here just a little bit. Heidi Thomas is watching from Northern Ireland. Welcome,
Hi,
Heidi.
from Ireland.
We love having you here.
My dad was an Irishman.
Melanie Burr says, this is making me hungry. Mary Halsey says, yes, smell-o-vision is needed.
Oh, it is.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so Chris, get close right here. I
So
want
we
you to
have
see this.
Crystal Squires asked what kinds of veggies. She sees tomatoes, onions, and green pepper.
Right. I put zucchini, and what else did I put? Okay, I had zucchini. I had three colors of the bell pepper. I had red, yellow, and green. I had onion. I had a red onion. I liked color. And I'm going to tell you another thing. I'm going to tell you 2 more stories. One, you guys remind me about my shirt, and the other thing is the colors. Okay. So anyway, I've got tomato, and I made some red potatoes last night, and I had 3 little ones, not this big, left over, and just small diced them. So I have a whole mishmash of amazing, delicious vegetables. Okay, now what I'm doing with my skillet right now, because I don't want the eggs to cook fast, okay? So I'm going to turn it down to about 200 degrees, okay? The highest degree on this is 400. I'm going to go about halfway down. How are they looking?
Just about another minute or so.
Okay, good. And so, because I don't want the eggs to get in there and just scramble and fry up, okay? Yes.
Mary said, or no, I'm sorry, not Mary, Terry
Yes.
says she saw that you put water in with the eggs.
Yes.
What does that do?
It makes it fluffier. If you put water or milk, it makes the eggs fluffier. And you don't put a lot. You just put enough to just like go, woohoo, make them happy. Happy eggs, okay? If you don't put a liquid in, the eggs, they don't like grow nice in a frittata. So you've got to have that liquid in there. Okay, hey, these are good questions, guys. Oh, so let me tell you about my shirt. I've already had several compliments about my shirt today. But I have to tell you, I was very hesitant to wear the shirt. Let me see. Ooh, those look beautiful. Now, if you want, take them out. Here, I have this.
Yes.
Take them out, and then maybe you can finish those up and put them back in the oven. That would be great.
Sure.
Let me close this.
I can get it.
Okay.
Crystal's, well,
I'm gonna let you
we'll go
close
back
that
to
Yes.
your shirt story there, but
Yes.
Crystal Squires says when she uses milk with her eggs, they seem to get watery. Why is that?
I'm not sure because the milk and milk should make it actually thicker. So I'm not sure
Unless it's a volume
Here's
thing.
the thing. If you use too much of either water or milk,
Yes,
it's
just
going to
a
make it
little drop.
It's really like a tablespoon, maybe 2 tablespoons, depending on how many eggs. I probably have maybe 2 tablespoons of water in here. I mean, I didn't measure it. I kind of eyeball that because I've done it for a million years. But I think if you put too much of either, you're just going to have this egg something. I don't know what. But be very careful. Yeah, sure. But be very careful how much of the liquid you put in. But you really do, in order to make nice fluffy eggs, you need some kind of a liquid. Okay, my shirt.
Your shirt.
So I was hesitant to put it on today because now this is how things stick with you. When I was a senior in high school, our choir director, now you're talking 1977, that's a long time ago, but it made quite an impact on me, and you'll see why. So my choir teacher picked out this one piece, this color, yellow. Honestly, it was kind of terrible, but it was okay. It was for a choir. You know, the choirs have to look the same and everything. So I put mine on, and I leave my house to go to do my concert, and one of my neighbor ladies said, "What do you have on?" And I said, "Well, I'm going to be in a choir show right now." And she said, "That's a horrible color for you."
Nice.
Well, thank you so much. All I can remember saying to her was, "Well, I didn't pick it out, so, you know, whatever."
Thank you very
And
much.
So,
Hope you
through the years, I have very seldom worn this color. But I put it on today, and Chris was the first one to say, "Wow, that's a great color for you. It brings out your Italian color skin." My sister-in-law comes in and says, "Oh my God, I love your blouse." And then some of you have commented about it. So thank you. And we can tell my old neighbor lady is crazy. All right, I'm putting in my eggs, folks. Now, I'm going to mix. Remember, I have the skillet turned down, okay? Because we want this to cook slowly. Look, does that look gorgeous or what? Wowie, wow, 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 wow. Christy, you know where my lid is for this? But that is one thing I did not take out.
Well, don't bright off.
Underneath by the
Okay,
pot.
I'm just going to find a lid. I don't even know where my lid is
We're
right
going to
now.
swing back here
No, you
and
know what
look
I'll
at
do?
these.
You know what I'll do? I'll put some aluminum foil, same thing. Okay. Oh, I am going to drop some of these green onion in there because I like the flavor. Green onions, the little tiny green onions, have a great taste.
I love them.
And what I love about them is, and you don't have to cook them ahead of time because they'll just soften up in here. But what I love about them is they kind of keep their crunch. And so if you're lucky enough to get a bite with that green onion, ooh, that's good. I'm also going to throw some on top when we're done. So I'm going to save some of my green onion. And I'm also not going to put the cheese on yet because I'm going to put that on top and let that happen.
Crystal Squire says she loves using green olives in hers.
Oh, that would be great. Yes, you can use green olive. You can, listen, this is one of those things, eggs, one of those things that you can pretty much do whatever. My brother puts beets. He puts beans, you know, cooked beans. My brother, I've never seen anybody do more with eggs than my brother. Right, Melina?
Yes.
He throws everything. If they have leftover meat, whatever it is in their fridge, my brother calls it eggabina rice-a-roni.
Yep.
That's what he calls it. I just made him famous on my shelf with his eggabina rice-a-roni. And it's really funny, but Mark literally will put everything and anything in eggs. So eggs is just that kind of a great creation by God. Thank you, chickens.
Yeah.
Emily keeps wanting us to get a chicken coop and start getting our own eggs.
Yes.
Like,
Really?
Again, folks, I'm a city girl. Even though I've been out of Brooklyn a million years, I don't. I'm pickling. Let's do one thing at a time. When I started pickling, I'm like, oh, my friends in Brooklyn would say, what in the world are you?
Okay, Aunt B.
Yeah, Emily, will you dump those eggshells for me?
I will. Yeah.
Oh, I want you to see the biscuits. Hey, they look beautiful. Thank you. You will. They look great. Now they're not huge, but man, they've got a phenomenal texture, and these are going to be a great side dish with my frittata.
I think with some honey on those.
Honey would be great.
Honey, or how
Now,
about
you
some
guys tasted
sausage
the
gravy?
biscuits last night, and what'd you think of them?
Yeah, they were good.
Delicious,
Brown
yeah.
flavor, yeah. Because you figure, how does 7-Up and sour cream and, those flavors come together, but, and somebody probably just by accident did that, and then it worked, and that's a lot of times that's how a recipe happens. Well, let's try some of this, and let's try some of that, and there you go, you have a recipe. All right, listen, while this is, if you want to look, Chris, you can see that the egg is starting to, I'm going to make like little holes in the bottom here so that it keeps cooking through, but look at that. That is going to be beautiful.
Frosia is one of those childhood memories for me.
Yeah,
Going to Mima and Peepa's house on the weekend.
yeah,
But I remember Mima would always make them, and she'd make them in the oven,
yes.
and then she'd flip it
Flip it
upside
over,
down,
yeah.
and we'd have like a veggie one and a meat one,
Yeah.
and several
My
down the
my
table.
mom's out there, she makes great Frosias, we call them. Great Frosias.
I just remember
And
loving
she's
them.
a lot better at the flipping thing. Emily said, aren't you going to put it in the oven? I said, no, I do my skillet. Everything you guys know, I'm the skillet. Somebody referred to me a long time ago as the skillet lady. That's what I do. I'm the skillet lady. Everything's in here because, again, if you stand around this thing, you don't feel any heat. You stand over here, yeah, I'm feeling the heat. So, and I don't like.
Speaking of your mom, she says anything is good that brings out the Italian in you. Yellow is great on you.
Well, thank you, Mother. I mean, I like the shirt a lot. I do. I like it, but I swear I was hesitant to wear it because of that lady.
Nope.
Isn't it funny how some things stick with you?
Yep.
Mackenzie says she loves frittatas, and we're making her very hungry.
All right. Well,
I'm getting hungry.
This is a dynamite one because it's so packed with stuff, and at the same time it's light. Okay, we're gonna do dessert. I wanted to wait till like later in the show to do the dessert because it's a cold dessert, and I you don't want that sitting out long. So what we're gonna do is let me show you. I found this trick last week because I did a lemon cold dessert like this. And I just make the pudding and put it right in the Ziploc because then I'm going to cut the edge and I'm going to put it right in here. Man, what a time saver that is. It's just great. So I do it right in the bag. Where's my cream? Here it is. Okay. So let me show you my different layers of my dessert. So we're going to do vanilla pudding, and then, okay, so what is this? You know those, like, I think they're called Samoa cookies, like the Girl Scout cookies. Walmart's got like their brand. It's a coconut chocolate, crunchy kind of cookie. So I broke up the little coconut caramel cookies, okay? Remember, this is a vanilla custard caramel dish. So this has got caramel and coconut and just all kinds of deliciousness. So that's going to be layer number 2. Then I'm going to put more of the pudding. And then, now these little babies, forget it. To die for, okay? These are little caramel bites. Okay? That's this. And I mean, I just snack on those because these are. Oh, go on. Try them. They're delicious. You're going to be hooked. You're going to be hooked. These are so delicious, and then these are so perfect for my caramel delight thing here. Then we're going to put some cream, and then we're going to put a few more of that, and it's going to be a fabulous dessert. It's going to be done in about 5 minutes.
Susan Hodges Welchel is on. Hello, Susan. And
thanks for the jewelry. you sent me.
Yeah. And Gemma Todd says, hello, everyone.
Hello, Gemma. She's from, aren't you from Ireland?
I was going to say, I think she's one of our
Yes, thank
our
you so much.
Irish
Isn't
viewers.
she my UC friend?
I don't know. Gemma, are you Emily, my daughter Emily, her UC friend? You should let us know about that. Look at how this is coming, Chris.
It's looking great.
Oh, man, that is, I can't wait to
Smells so
eat that.
good.
Okay, and you guys also know, if you've been watching long enough, that a lot of times when I cook, I can't eat the food. Okay, don't cry, it's okay. But anyway, I can eat this today. Everything in it is good. I can eat it. All right, I just cut a hole. In goes pudding. I'm just going to do all the puddings on the bottom at once. They don't have to be, they're just going to be layered, so it doesn't matter, you know, don't have to have perfect layers, who cares, right? Look at this, beautiful.
I got some timer on those biscuits.
You know what? Tobin's going to love this end because he loves vanilla.
Yeah, oh, he's already eating the cookies up there too.
And he likes the cookies and he likes the caramel, so I'm going to set that right there. Okay, so the first layer is the pudding, vanilla pudding, guys, okay? There we go. Now, I'm going to save these bigger chunks on top for like a little cookie on top. Can't wait to eat this. Okay, now second layer. Second
Wow.
layer.
It's delicious.
Second layer.
Melanie Burr says, I am so making this tonight after work.
Right, there you go. That's what we're hoping for, that you like these desserts so much, this food so much, you go home and you make it. Melena, you've done that, haven't you?
Yeah, I have.
She's watched the turkey
Watched
chili and
yeah.
all that stuff. So that's what we want you guys to do, because especially, you know, if you just come home from work, you're tired. My recipes, every single one of my recipes is from start to finish. Like, I'm talking and all that stuff, maybe 30 minutes, maybe. Sometimes it's 30 minutes from my frozen meat to the table. That's how quick I am in the kitchen. And I'm motivated to do that because I really cannot stand very long. So it's something that I have to do, and it works, people.
And
Okay,
it's all truly delicious.
layer number 2. Look at this, guys. This is actually layer number 3.
Second layer of pudding.
Second layer of pudding, but layer number 3. Now these beautiful little babies that I love so much. Holy cow. I mean, these things, you know what, at Christmas time, and I'll do it for this show, I make my own fudge, fed fudge, fast, easy, and delicious fudge. You would not believe that recipe and how quickly you can make fudge. So when it comes around the holiday time, stay tuned, because you're going to see me make my fudge, which I'm surprised I'm doing because it's kind of a secret recipe, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to share it. Anyway, one of my chocolate logs that I make have those in the middle. That is a delicious
To die for.
piece of fudge that's delicious. Okay, this is our next layer.
Thank you, Melanie. Melanie says she has turned her notifications on YouTube, which is another reminder
That's
we need to
exactly
tell
what
everybody.
you can
The-
go ahead and repeat all that.
Yeah, the notifications on YouTube allows, well, and maybe on Facebook too. I'd have to look and see, but
Yeah, you kind of
Facebook,
want, yeah.
it notifies you anytime we're going to be going live, putting new stuff on. You will get a notification directly to your device, which we love to hear that you're doing that.
We
Thank you,
want
Melanie.
everybody to please and like us and subscribe, because I'm trying to, you want a cookbook of all this fed stuff? Get me to number 100 on our YouTube channel, and then I put out my first cookbook, and you're going to love the recipes. I guarantee. Who is that? Who said that? Here's the
I
guy.
guarantee
Who said that?
that had to have been Justin Wilson. Yeah, so anyway, My Cooking Nook on YouTube. You can get all of our previous episodes there. We want you to check that out and subscribe there as well. Also, the website that Christine mentioned earlier, MCN FED Up .biz on that one.
Okay, now we're going to put some whipped cream, and then we're going to top it with a cookie, and you're going to have dessert. okay?
Heidi Thomas is asking, are the yellow layers, is that the custard?
That's vanilla
Yes.
custard. Just plain old vanilla custard. Look how beautiful. Now, you know how quick this would have been if I hadn't been gabbing? I talk a lot, right? But, I mean, literally, this takes no time at all.
I'd have been eating already.
And this,
I know.
Like if you don't have the little caramel balls
Hey, look
and
at that.
stuff, you can put anything.
Anything.
Especially with vanilla.
Anything. As a matter of fact, oh, look at that. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to maybe put, yes, ma'am, sorry. Oh, you
We have some caramel syrup there too.
Yeah, I have caramel syrup. I may, put that on the top. Aren't these beautiful?
They sure
Look
are.
at that. Look at that. So easy. So easy. Everything I do, guys, is easy. You know, I've raised a family. I got 3 daughters, and now we've got lots of grandkids and big family, and we all are together a lot and cook a lot and stuff. So really, everything that we do has got to be quick. But especially because Grandma over here, I have to do everything very, very, very quickly with my disease. All right, look at this.
We have lots of people expressing
Emily, look at this.
an
That's
interest
so
in the
pretty.
cookbook.
Yes.
Delicious.
Yay!
That looks
Yeah.
How many
delicious.
people out there would be interested in the cookbook? Let me know, please.
Crystal Squires says she is interested.
Hey.
Mac is interested. Gemma Todd wants one.
my
So
gosh.
we love that. You know, and again, that'll happen a little
gotta
more
get
quickly.
100.
We're setting the goal for the 100 subscribers on
Now, you
YouTube.
remember, our grandson said that.
Yep,
He said,
that was
"Grandma,"
Eden's idea.
That was my grandson Eden's idea. He said, Grandma, he said, you need to set a goal, and then how about you just do a cookbook when you hit 100? I said, you're a smart kid. You're going to be a little entrepreneur, I'm telling you. That boy is always creating something. All right, guys, this is our beautiful dessert.
That's beautiful. It's
Look at
delicious.
this. Maybe I'll just set them on here. I think that's where the eggs were. Okay.
They're not touching.
Okay,
They're
they're
not
not touching.
touching.
Anyway, there's my dessert. Is that not gorgeous?
That is beautiful.
That is beautiful.
It
That is
looks
a beautiful
delicious.
dessert.
Yep.
Okay, and easy. Come on, that was easy.
Very
Okay, so I'm going to throw this away. We got a chip de frittata. The biscuits are done. And guess what, guys? We are almost done. We are almost done. Look at
It's
this.
looking good.
This looks beautiful. Now, what you want with the frittata is that it comes away from the sides. If you've done it right, it moves away from the sides so that you can actually slice it. All right, turn it up just a drop because now I'm going to put my cheese on top. Okay, because a real and true frittata has cheese. And in this house, everything's got to have cheese. Look at that. Okay, it is just about done. We're going to put this on. Now, so probably shouldn't get political, but I'm going to say something very, very, because it leads into my menu for next week. So I think that this, there's been big events here in Branson about Black Lives Matter, and I think that absolutely nobody should be treated differently, ever. I don't care what color you are. I think it's a shame. We grew up, Teresa's out there, I have some of my friends out there from Brooklyn, Yvette, and it was a melting pot. We grew up with people from every creed, every color, and you just grow up colorblind, and I think the world should be colorblind. That's me. So I'm actually, I thought about this shirt the other day, that my favorite color is humanity. Because I think that's what we all need to be focused on, is each other and loving each other and becoming together as one. Because we're all created by God. So my menu for next week is all colorful food. As a reminder of everybody is equal and the same. No one's better, no one's worse. We're all beautiful, God-created people. So my menu next week is a turkey cheese roll-up with all different cranberries and peppers and all kinds of colors in there. I'm making tri-colored pasta. I'm making confetti squares, and we're going to have a fruit slushy thing. Everything's got lots of color to remind us that color does not matter. It all looks beautiful together. My food with all the colors is going to look beautiful, and that's what this world should be about. That's all the preaching I'm doing. Thank you very much. I'm going to take a break. Okay.
Walter Gilbert is asking, where's the drink?
Oh, I drink. Okay, so
Thanks, Walter.
Thank you, Walter. This is what I did. Okay, so I put on the bottom of my cup my little caramel syrup, okay? Then I poured hot coffee and mixed that up for that caramel taste, okay? And then I put a little bit of the vanilla caramel creamer, and then I put it on ice. This would even be better in a blender with ice to make it like kind of a, what do you call it now, like a slushy kind of a thing. But it's just an iced caramel coffee. Oh yeah, that's delicious. All right, frittata, Emily, how are those? Good. I love them. Look how beautiful. Actually, they work. Okay, so if you're gonna make the 7-Up biscuits,
Those are beautiful.
it works really well in the muffin pan.
Yep.
Who knew?
Those are
Okay.
beautiful.
All right, let's see. Look at that frittata. Beautiful. It's coming off the sides. And the secret, guys, is don't cook it on high. Do all your vegetables on the high heat, but turn that baby down because it's got to cook from the bottom up. You don't want anything burnt in the middle. And literally, it works all the way up. Okay? I'm going to leave it for about another minute, so we're going to chat some more. Welcome. What do you want to talk about? We can talk about the contest. Okay, so
Sure.
here's the contest. 3 to 5 ingredients. That's all I want. Fed up recipes. Fast, easy, delicious, 3 to 5 ingredients. We've already got some people submitting. So go to my website, mcnfedup.biz, and there's several ways on there that you can submit your recipe. You can either go to Christine at MCN, my cooking nook, fedup.biz, or you can just send it, so that's my email, right? That's my email.
Mm-hmm.
Just if you go to the website, okay, mcnfedup.biz, all the details for the competition, for the recipes, for the recipe contest is on there. Now, just so you guys know, because I know a lot of people that are tuning in and people that are going to be sending in recipes, I don't want to know who it is. Only one person of everybody here, my family, is probably going to be Chris, behind the camera here, my husband. Only one person is going to know who submitted the recipes. We don't want names. I just want to see a recipe, and then we are going to choose our 5 favorites, and we're actually going to use one of our episodes to make the 5 recipes, and then we're going to pick our top 3. And we have great prizes, so we're hoping that you want to just get involved and be a part of the show, and then whoever does win will get a big feature page on our website. I mean, come on,
Cool.
how fun is that?
Mackenzie says when she moves to Branson, she's going to be here every Wednesday for lunch.
I hope
Of
so.
course,
It
Mackenzie,
is
that
an open
invitation is
kitchen.
open. We have Crystal Squires also says, have you ever tried Banya or Banya, B-A-N-Y-A?
Anya, why, I don't know what that is. Tell me
Crystal,
about
what is Banya?
it. What is
Help us
Banya?
out.
What is Banya? I don't know.
We'll try anything.
Yeah, I mean, we'll try it.
Almost.
But if it's a recipe that you have, or some, I don't know if that's an item or an actual recipe, but if it's a recipe, would you please submit it? We want you to be a part of the show here. So, okay, I'm going to get plates out for you guys, and I know you want to try some of that, right? Okay, this, my friends, is ready. Look at this. Now, is that a gorgeous frittata?
It is.
I love anything with eggs, but this just turned out more beautiful than even I expected, so there you go. Okay, let me get my plate, you can hold on to that, and we are going to serve this baby up.
That sounds good.
So, yeah.
It has real butter, garlic,
Okay.
anchovy paste, half and half of heavy whipping cream. And
Okay.
you dip French bread, fresh veggies, and crackers into it. She said it's delicious.
That does sound.
Yeah, that sounds tasty.
You guys have the way to spell that, right?
We
Yes.
do. Yep, we got it.
Look at the cheese dripping off of that. Look at that. Come look it over here, Chris. Look how perfect that is. You guys all see that? That is a beautiful, beautiful frittata. Absolutely gorgeous. let's put some, Emily, will you take some pictures
Yes.
of this, please? Okay, look at that. Isn't that beautiful?
Oh my God,
Look at that, Malena.
That looks so awesome.
And I'm going to take one of these over. Come on. Okay. It's time to eat. I'm going to let Emily take a picture of my beautiful frittata. Because that is gorgeous. That just turned out pretty. Sometimes food's so pretty you don't want to eat it. But I want to eat it. Got it?
Yes, we're getting lots of compliments on how that came out and how it looks, and you are right, guys. It looks
Wow.
great. It smells
That's a beautiful-
wonderful here.
It's absolutely a beautiful frittata. Let's go in, guys. Oh my goodness. Okay, so look, I mean, Chris, get close if you will. Look how beautiful that is. Nice and thick. Got a lot of cheese.
Looks great.
It looks really
Ah! I'm gonna cry. Oh my God. Oh, okay. That's it.
That looks wonderful.
Uh-huh. That is not just good, that is amazing.
Can we get the show over with quickly so I can
know,
eat?
hurry
Come on,
up.
come on. I'm kidding.
All right, I'm tasting my pudding here. All right, it's delicious. No, really.
Wow.
Okay, guys, next week, join us again, 1 o'clock and Central Time, right here in my kitchen. I'm Christine Deaton. This is My Cooking Looks Fed Up. We love you guys. Come back. Bye-bye. See you next week.
Bye.
Woo!